Well, it looks like the Bling Bling pastor is headed on off to the big house. Bishop Lamar Whitehead, if you look back about a year ago on my channel, I did a story on him. He was actually one of my first stories. You know, in July of 22, he was robbed at Pow Pow Point, and there was over $1 million in jewelry stole. And then in September, he was arrested as he decided to put his hands on one of the female parishioners because they decided to speak their mind about what they felt during his service. Then in December, he was arrested again for fraud and extorting one of his elderly parishioners. Took over $90,000 from her. Well, now he's back in the courts again, and he has been convicted of extortion, wire fraud, and lying to the FBI. Sir, I hope you're ready to head on down to the big house because they got you this time. Let's get into the story and talk about it. Welcome to Royer's Corner. Welcome back. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Bling, Bishop Lamar Whitehead convicted of fraud, attempted extortion, and lying to the FBI. Brooklyn notoriously flashy pastor Lamar Whitehead was convicted Monday of fraud, attempted extortion, and lying to the FBI for blanking an elderly woman out of her retirement savings and using his ties with the mayor to try to extort a Bronx business owner. A Manhattan jury found Whitehead, who's known for wearing designer suits, ostentatious jewelry, and bold eyewear, guilty of all counts, including wire fraud, attempted wire fraud, and attempted extortion. Look at this Gucci suit. Look at the Rolls Royce. Will a man rob God? The church leader scammed Pauline Anderson, an elderly mother of a parishioner, out of $90,000 and tried to extort thousands more from a Bronx auto body shop owner with promises to obtain official favors from Mayor Eric Adams on his behalf, federal prosecutors said. Prosecutors opened the trial last month by calling Whitehead a con man who told lies after lies to victims after victim. Whitehead, 45, convinced Anderson to invest a massive sum for a house he claimed he would buy for her and fix up. Instead, he blew the cash on personal expenses, including purchases at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker, and on BMW car payments, prosecutors said. The pastor also tried to get auto body shop owner Brandon Belmont to lend him $500,000 in return for favors from the mayor, who Whitehead claimed was like a mentor to him and would do whatever I wanted. Here's Mayor Eric Adams. Here's Lamar. So now we're looking at you sideways, Mr. Mayor. Whitehead lied, cheated, and stole to keep up a wealthy appearance. Prosecutor Jessica Greenwood said last month he used lies and threats to get money from his victims, and when lies caught up to him, he lied to the FBI, added Greenwood. Whitehead was hit with a false statement charge when he lied to the FBI agent about how many phones he owned after they obtained a search warrant related to the fraud investigation. Look at this man's home. Look at it. Yeah. And you out here stealing from the people. Whitehead is the pastor and leader of Tomorrow's International Ministries and has become an eccentric figure in the Big Apple for his extravagant fashion and flashy jewelry. He made national news in July 2022 when he and his wife were robbed at Pow Pow Point while he was in the middle of delivering a live stream sermon. The trio, masked bandits stormed the mass and the masked bandits stormed the mass and ran off with Bishop's $75,000 Rolex watch, his 75,000 Cavalier watch, and a 25,000 ruby and diamond ring, among other valuables. Okay. In December 22, the church leader was arrested and was charged. He is now convicted. In December 22, the church leader was arrested for the charges he's now convicted of. Whitehead is scheduled to be sentenced July 1st and could be facing decades in prison. Well, I hope the house, the Rolls Royce, the Gucci suits, and it all was worth it, Mr. Lamar. Well, leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I don't have too much to say. I already kind of figured, when I first did this story about a year ago that all of this was true. No way that, these men just came in and just boom, robbed you off the blank. I just sensed that this was very much so an issue, a problem, a situation that, he was going to have to eventually come back around to deal with. Okay. He thought he got away with it. He was arrested back in December. They did, do a search warrant, and you lied. And now here we are, headed on our way to prison, and they're talking decades of time in jail. And now, like I said, we got to look at Eric Adams a little sideways, because, like, sir, you fraternize. Well, we know the people in politics fraternize and fraud and do all of that other stuff too, but we'll save you for another day, I guess. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Hit the like button on this video. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell on all. That way you see each and every time I post a video with you in mind. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all next time in Royer's Corner. Bye.